Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Elise. Klaus tries making a foray down the right. That's very neat. And he's whipped it across. Big header! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Doué! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's superb. Thuram. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That is Conte. Now there's a fine ball. Conte takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quarter of an hour played. Looking tidy in possession here. Might be done. Conte! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Just eases him off the ball. And that has been knocked clear. Mbappe
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Chouameni.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's been played through, and this is Kante.
In again. Tries to get it clear.
Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Thuram. Digne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Thuram. And he's intervened well there. Olise. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. And he shoots! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Good chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Tchouaméni. Conte. And it's made its chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Digne has it in a wide position, tries to cross. And that has been cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Saliba cuts out the pass. Tchouaméni. Klaus. Looking for options for movement. And this is Kante. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Thuram for Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
France are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Here we go again. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Great ball, and he's in here. Turns and goes back. Chooses to go back. Chance to shoot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And here's Elise. Elise. Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Chouameni. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Foot in. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chouameni wins the duel this time.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not... Chance for a shot!
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
So, time for changes on both sides,
le
actually.
Numéro 24. Le numéro 25. À leur place, le numéro 7. Le numéro 20. Le numéro 19. Le
And
numéro
now they
6.
can spring out of
Changement en
defence.
cours.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Dembele. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nicked it back promptly.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's delightful. He's on it, can he get away? Passes short and sharp. And he's on his way! And the shot! Loose ball now. And another try! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
France got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Dembele. He is just caressing the ball. Conte. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Camavinga goes on a charge down the left. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Guendouzi. Chouameni. He was under real pressure there. Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're back on the ball again. Quality ball. That's a sharp pass. Barcola. Conte. Doué. Camavinga. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Barcola. The ball goes... And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
France
8.
have their
Pour le
second corner now.
remplacer, le numéro 14.
And he was alert to it. And he's in on... And the shot! It's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Deftly away. Stood up well to him there. Guendouzi. Dembele. It's a throw-in. Koundé. And he's being
Il y aura
shifted
4
off it.
minutes de
Doué.
temps additionnel.
And that's a... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, sweet feet. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Oh, this looks sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. Saliba going full steam ahead down the left flank. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Olise. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Thuram. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Doué. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Conte. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, sweet feet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's one-on-one, surely! That's going to go a long way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And here's Thuram. Chouameni. Looking for options. He's had a shot! For Olise. Doué. Olise. Klaus. Couldn't squeeze it through. Almost half an hour in now. And here's Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. And that's been drilled in. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's gone forward. And here's Elise. And it's Conte. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's delightful.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now this could be a chance. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Thuram. Great vision. What a throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. Tchouaméni, can he get on the end of this? Big chance! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Conte. Tchouaméni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
France go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Here we go again then. Elise, played out to the right. Elise gets into a good position. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Doué. And they can counter here. Conte. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Klaus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they win it back again. Elise looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to...
Takes a shot! That was a given, it always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
À leur place,
France
le
get
numéro
themselves
20,
back into
le
contention.
numéro 7.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Ball is over the line. Chouameni. Conte. Threads one in. Olise. And he's managed to get free. Klaus is onto this. It's a mighty effort! It's in! France are back on level terms. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 19.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Changement.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And it's a corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Le numéro 4. À sa place, le numéro 15.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Colomwani really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chouameni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's run loose here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Barcola. Now it's Barcola. And here's Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now that's well seen too.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Doué. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to pass it through. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. France have their second corner now. Hernandez tries to clear. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's picked his way through. And he's only too happy to take that back. The ball has bounced loose now. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
The final 5 minutes. That's headed upfield. Out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. Doué has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And this is the big chance. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And he's following up! And that is wildly off target. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's well positioned here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
5 minutes.
Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Now it's Barcola. Chouameni. Barcola. Oh, easy pickings there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
5 minutes to add. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Konate has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now.
Out towards the flank. And it's Koundé. Looking for the run. The ball goes in. Cleared without hesitation. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à consulter l'écran pour retrouver les horaires des trains au départ des grandes lignes. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 14. Attention.
No winner in
changement.
90, 30 more to come. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barcola. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, should have put that away. And it's been taken short. Nice interception, well timed. France have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Barcola. Barcola! Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Dembele has it out wide and in space, showing good feet. He won't be happy with that one. Guendouzi. Oh, good spread. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking?
Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Guendouzi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. No, he's not getting any further than that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
France must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And it's Dembele. And he welcomes it in. He has a look up.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Camavinga. Rabiot. And it's Guendouzi. It's Camavinga. Doué. It'll be a throw-in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's rather hopeful. And there goes the final whistle. France can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. And that has been clubbed away. Pinches it off him. Floated through. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Mbappe. Klaus. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Ambitious ball here. Mbappe! Saliba wins the duel this time. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Olise. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shot a goal! Neither side yet able to find the net. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has been cut short. Conte. Now it's Thuram. Thuram. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Threads one in, and the shot, chance! Goal! France! And France are in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Back when it goes. That is Conte. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that was vital. Conte. Doué.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Tchouaméni. Olise. This might spell danger. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Olise delivers. Big chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Doué. Conte. Ball played for Klaus. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Nice control. And he's away. And a chance! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So it's back to business. Tries to pass it through. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Decent chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Doué. Upamecano. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's the throw. Doué. France needing a change of fortune here. Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. He's in a great position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's cause for mild irritation.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
We have got changes here for both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro 25.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Le numéro 7.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Klaus. Knocks it into space. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. That's good play. No, he wasn't going to let him past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 15. Attention.
And he's gone looking for safety. Lovely, now then. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Camavinga has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
France have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Barcola. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shots! Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Colomwani. Not good, well.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's going to be a booking. Saliba gets it away. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Dembele. Dembele! Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Colomwani! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. France have reclaimed it. Now there's a fine ball. He's shifting. Chance for a shot! Koundé gets it clear. Chouameni. The final 5 minutes. France looking to pass their way through. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deep into stoppage time. Passes short and sharp. Chouameni. And the referee brings it to a close. France did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.